bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba ba bum.
Pig, 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 nut, inch, 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 meal, moon, 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 calf, hedge, hedge, hedgehog, horse, 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 piss. Ladies and gentlemen, the most exciting of adventures shall shortly pour forth, a potent brew of love and romance, of mystery and magic, of plots and counterplots, of hope lost and hope found, of storms and tempests.
Don't give it away.
Right. A completely original tale brought to you by the greatest living English playwright.
Except he's dead.
That's right. The greatest dead as the proverbial door hanger kicked the croutons swimming in the river Styx, no longer paying those mortal bills. The greatest playwright in the English language. And we do mean English. He's British. Very British. As British as Knickers from Marks and Sparks. As British as vomit and violence in the street at chucking out time. As British as tea. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Shakespeare!
Shakespeare's not coming. He's dead, remember?
I remember.
We will be presenting the idea of Shakespeare.
That's right. Because he's dead.
That's right.
You should know this.
That's right. Shakespeare, that very dead, very English story thief, the man who stole such great stories as
West Side Story.
Romeo and Juliet,
Kiss Me, Kate.
Taming of the Shrew,
Mamma Mia.
Coriolanus. Yes, Shakespeare, that box office miracle worker. When your season needs a little pick-me-up, brush up your Shakespeare. Why, he can guarantee to put bums in the seats and cash in the coffers.
Especially because you don't have to pay him any royalties.
That's right.
Although if Shakespeare were alive today, I'm sure he'd be on strike with the rest of the writers in the States over DVD residuals and content online.
True.
I mean, DVD sales alone.
Shakespeare, box office miracle worker, how can your season and budget fail programming such great stories as Hamlet, Midsummer Night's Dream, The Tempest, and Macbeth?
Though, just to be perfectly clear, just because a theater decides to program a Shakespeare in their season in no way indicates desperation for audience members or for money. I mean, some people just genuinely enjoy performing and producing the works of Shakespeare. It doesn't mean that you're desperate.
Isn't the National Arts Center doing Macbeth this season?
Call 755-1111 for tickets. On sale right now.
Yes, Shakespeare. Dead, English, story thief, box office miracle worker, possible Catholic recussant.
Gesundheit.
Recussant.
God bless you.
It means secret Catholic. Recussant.
God bless you.
Gesundheit.
Shakespeare was possibly a Catholic in a newly Protestant country where it was illegal not to go to church.
Assuming, of course, that the man was Shakespeare who wrote the plays and not somebody else like the Earl of Oxford.
Lies!
Or Sir Francis Bacon.
I refuse to believe it!
Or the Abominable Snowman.
The evidence, although compelling, is not conclusive. Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon,
Who may or may not have been himself.
whose works live on,
Though he himself is dead.
former English tea drinker.
Well, technically speaking, tea wasn't introduced to the British Isles until the late 1600s, which would mean Shakespeare would have been dead, but...
Shakespeare, loved by people of all ages in all places.
Try again.
Loved by many people of many ages in some places.
Strike two.
Loved by me and hated by high school students everywhere.
Fact!
Another fact, The Tempest is Shakespeare's Canadian play.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
And we do mean native land. We stole this land as squarely as Shakespeare has stolen his stories.
Yes, Shakespeare's Canadian play.
Oh, is it set in Chicoutimi?
No, not Chicoutimi.
Oh, in Montreal?
Not Montreal so much.
Oh, in Saint-Eugène de Slapshot?
Nor... that place. In fact, it doesn't take place in any particular Canadian city, village, town, province, or territory, or anywhere in Canada, actually. But it does take place in the New World.
Oh, I want to be in America. Okay, but me in
No, not America, not so much, no. But it does take place on an island.
Jamaica.
Not Jamaica so much, no.
Bermuda?
Bermuda. Ah, the still vexed island is spoken of in the text, but no, not Bermuda or Jamaica or any of the islands in the Caribbean, really. No, rather, the action takes place somewhere here, on an island somewhere between Naples in Italy and Tunis on the African coast. The characters of the play are on a ship when they are caught up in a storm somewhere here in this body of water, whose name we do not know.
I think it's the Mediterranean.
We do not know. In order for the action to have taken place here in Jamaica or Bermuda, they would have had to go through the Strait of Gibraltar all the way down the shipping lanes and here to the Caribbean or the New World, which would be, let's face it, silly. No, rather, the action takes place here, on an island where a white man arrives and oppresses the native population, making them his servants and slaves, just like what happened in, Madagascar, India, all of Africa, over here in South America, Central America, North America, Greenland, Iceland, and Australia. Not to mention Antarctica. The penguins are not free! Free the penguins!
So, the play doesn't really happen in Canada at all? Or even remotely in the New World? You lied to us.
Yes.
Why?
It looked good on the grant application. And the play is filled with resonant Canadian themes, such as the impact of colonization.
And Poutine?
Poutine is not a theme.
Oh, I know. They talk like Jean Chrétien theme.
No, they don't talk like Jean Chrétien. But there are monsters.
Harper Smash! The North Pole is mine! The North Pole is mine!
You've been watching Tempest in the Teapot, starring Margaret MacDonald as Prospero, Emmanuel Ziesman as Miranda, and Al Connors as Caliban. Well, okay, that's who they would have played if we'd actually gotten around to doing the script. But stay tuned for the next episode when the Harper monster goes on a rampage and destroys the entire film and television industry in Canada. Bill Shield 1.